Okay, yeah, I'm back. The video cut off, and I cut it off. I was trying to press pause and I pressed record, but we're doing the sign of Cancer. Okay, so these are your readings for March. This is going to be individual zodiac signs and what y'all need to know. Okay, so you can be a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. All right. So the cards that came out was discipline, which is a number 23, which breaks down to a 5. So that lets me know, Cancers, you guys are going through some major changes in the month of March. Okay, but Spirit said in order for that to usher in, you need to be in solitude at this time, because a lot of times when we're having a lot of people around us and listen to the advice or the opinions of others, Cancer, we can't really hear what God or Holy Spirit, whatever you pray to, is trying to really tell us. Okay, so let's see, what does discipline say, number 23. All right, it says self-control, control gained by consistent effort and order. Choose discipline paired with consistency and watch magical things unravel. The only way towards your desired life is through continuous effort, hard work, and constant actions outside of your comfort zone. Self-discipline is an inner strength that needs to be practiced constantly. You are invited to review your current lifestyle, thoughts, habits, and repeated patterns that stopped serving you a long time ago. The time has come to reorganize your life, take necessary changes, face the hard truths, and apply the knowledge that you hold within. Affirmations: I am strong enough to break my habits. I am capable of self-discipline. So the month of March, Spirit is wanting you to go in this solitude mode so that you can really take the time to sit and evaluate, all right, what are some bad habits that has not served me thus far, that I need to switch up, that I need to change, okay, in my world. So it's time for you to go through like some reorganization. So it kind of reminds me of like spring cleaning, but not so much on the physical, but in emotional and a spiritual. No, it could be physical, it could be, the change could be you need to move, you need to change jobs or careers or whatever. So whatever you see fit in your life, once you actually sit down and evaluate the things that is not bringing in the results that you want, Cancer, Spirit is telling you, you need to go through and you need to reorganize and change that and come up with a plan. But in order to do so, they need you to be in solitude so that they can help you and guide you the way to go. Okay, so let's read solitude, number 6. And 6 speaks of like forward movement. Okay, so it says being alone but not lonely. Feeling balanced while disconnected from society. Your heart is yearning for solitude. A long time with yourself, far from the noise, opinions, and small talk is necessary in this time of your life. You are intentionally seeking withdrawal from society in order to deepen your inner voice, reflect and strengthen your feminine wisdom. Look inside. Listen closely. Why is it that you need alone time so much right now? Affirmations. In solitude, I find my answers. And fellas, for my male viewers, just because you hear the word feminine don't mean it's strictly for women. Reminder, men and women both hold masculine and feminine energy. And the feminine energy speaks more of balance, creation, your intuition. Okay, so Spirit needs you to kind of tap within and tap in more into that feminine energy in order to hear Spirit voice, okay, for guidance. Okay, so all right, at this time, they need you to implement discipline, and by doing so, being in solitude. Okay, Cancer, so they want you to rearrange your life in order to usher in what it is that you need to usher in for the month of March. All right. And we're going to move right along for you, Cancers. Let's put this to the side. We're going to get a law of attraction card for you. The the sign of Cancer for the month of March. What do they need to know? What do Cancers need to know for the month of March? Oh, we got 2. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got risk. This reminds me of the Fool card. You see how this person is at the end of this cliff? Spirit may need you to jump. It says, great rewards require stepping into the unknown. Playing safe won't lead to growth. Take a calculated risk today. Leap towards your dreams with confidence. So it says calculated. Note it say calculated. Not just leaping with no type of plan or nothing that has been evaluated. But Spirit wants you to take a risk, okay, in order to get into your next level of ascension. And then it says with confidence, and then you have certainty. So it says unwavering certainty aligns your energy with success. Doubt delays results. Visualize yourself already achieving your desire. Act with complete faith in the outcome. So as above, so below. So as you already visualize it in your head, that will also help along with actions. Now, you can't just sit and dream and don't put no actions with it. But if you visualize in your head and put forth the actions by taking the risk, then you can help manifest and usher in what it is that you're trying to bring in faster, okay? Then we got patience out here. It says the universe moves in divine timing. Rushing would not speed up what is meant for you. Affirm, everything is unfolding perfectly. Trust in the process instead of forcing outcomes, okay? So it's very imperative this month of March for you Cancers to get in alignment with your inner self, okay? Because you can hear when to move, how to move, all right? And then also they need you to visualize. They need you to cut out all the outside noise so that you can visualize and you can actually create and manifest whatever it is that Spirit is telling you to do. And then you got to be willing to take the risk, okay? You can't just be sitting wishing and manifesting and praying, but you're not putting in no actions behind it, okay? All right, Cancers, let's go here. So let's look deeper into your career, money, and finances for the month of March. What do Cancers need to know when it comes to their career, money, and finances for the month of March? Hold on, see something out of order. Career, money, and finances for Cancer. All right. You got some Cancer. Listen. Bottom of the deck, you got focus. Spirit is definitely trying to usher in some good things for you. Whatever it is that you're being guided to do, they need you to focus because, baby, you got the key to the streets. It says it's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions. So solitude, Cancer, is going to be your thing. You have to get in solitude in order to usher in what it is that you need to usher in, because you got to be focused, okay? Or you're gonna miss the message. You're gonna miss the instructions that Spirit is gonna give you in order to bring in what you want. And they see you as a diplomat. It says, with your uncanny ability to form connections in human relationships, you serve as a bridge between worlds, okay? So Spirit is calling you out. Spirit is calling you out to be a servant to the people, okay? And then we got author. It says your words will have a great impact on those who read them. So Spirit is telling you to, even if you don't necessarily write a book, Spirit is telling you whether, I don't know if you're being called to start some type of platform online. Maybe you're being called to write a book. Whatever it is, Spirit is telling you they will help you with whatever it is that you have worries and doubt about, but you have to focus. You need to focus, and you have to get in solitude for this month of March in order to bring that into fruition, okay? And of course, you know it's going to bring in some abundance, most definitely. And also, you'll be serving mankind. So Spirit wants you to serve mankind by sharing your experiences. So Cancer, Spirit's telling you, you got a lot to say. You got a lot to say and a lot to share with mankind, but you got to focus to hear. So anybody in your ear, all that outside noise for the month of March, They want you to, now it's the time to get in that shell. Now it's the time to be the crab and get in that shell and get to work. I think I remember last month, for the month of February, I was telling you to come out that shell. So now that you came out that shell for the month of March, Spirit just wants you to kind of get back in that shell and get in a state of solitude and get to work. And then you're going to pop out again, okay? All right, Cancer. Let's get some manifestation cards for you, for the sign of Cancer. Let's get some manifestation cards. So we're going to see what manifestations that could be coming in for the month of March for you, Cancer, and or what blockages that you have, okay? Let's talk to our Cancer spirit. What do they need to know for the month of March? What do they need to know? Okay. I'll get one more. Bottom of the deck, we got bad timing. Timing is as essential as actions. You may feel ready, but the universe has a bigger picture in mind. Release urgency and allow the unfolding to occur at the perfect time, ensuring all conditions support your success. So, Spirit, that's why Spirit is calling you to get in hermit mode at this time. Because Spirit is saying you may feel like you're ready for whatever it is that you're trying to create, but they're telling you to go back in so to do some more tweaking, okay? Or you're not dreaming big enough. They want you to go back in kind of to the drawing board and go over everything it is that you're trying to manifest and see what it is that you need to switch up, okay? Because we got lineage of limitations. It says you are not bound to repeat the patterns of your family lineage. Free yourself from inherited limitations and step into your own truth. That is why, Cancer, Spirit is telling you at this time, solitude, solitude, solitude. Solitude is going to be your friend for the month of March, Cancer. Don't worry about it, people say you acting funny. Don't worry about it, people talk about you. You got a bigger purpose to serve. That shit is nothing, Cancer. Spirit is telling you, if you whatever vision, whatever spirit dream that Spirit has given you to do for your path, you have to let this limitation go. Because you see this person sitting in front of the family tree. I know you love your family. You're family oriented, but guess what? Are you going to walk in your purpose as a generational curse breaker? Or are you going to sit right here in this? Look at the tree. Look how dark and lifeless the tree is. Spirit is trying to usher you in a new direction so that you can break those curses and bring life into your lineage again. Okay, Cancer? And that a lot of times, and we see it oftentimes, and we be on the outside looking in. You know, when we see like celebrities and people that have made it or just rich, and they leave their families. They distance themselves, and it's for a reason. Because see, what y'all got to understand, Cancer, when it comes to family and when it comes to walking that road less traveled, you're going to have those people, believe it or not, even though they have the same blood running in their vein as you, those be the main ones who try to discourage you from going down that path less traveled. I'm sorry, did you hear me? I had a phone call. Your family be the main ones that try to discourage you from going down that path less traveled. And so you have to break away from that, because guess what? Most of them be envious because they like, damn, they came from the same bloodline as me, but they answering they call. I didn't have the tenacity. I didn't have the courage to answer my call. Okay? So Spirit is telling you it's time to branch away from those people. Your roots, you know, you love your family, but you can love them from afar, Cancer, in order to ascend. Okay? Inner circle. It says those who are closest to you can have a defining influence on who you are. As you clear your inner circle of stagnant energy, more aligned relationships will flow into your life effortlessly. That's the third. How much confirmation you need? How much confirmation do you need, Cancer? It's time to clear your circle. It's time to step away from these people, step away from the familiar, and step into unknown territory to make room. In order to get new, you have to sacrifice something. Every time you get ready to sin, something is up for sacrifice. And it's unfortunately some family members. Okay, Cancer? They telling you. So either what you gonna choose? You gonna choose to stay stuck? You gonna choose to only reach heights that your family reach? Or are you going to answer the call, follow the path, and you're gonna have to separate yourself? Okay? They're just all to it. So that and Spirit will bring in people to support you, people that can relate to you and encourage you and help you and guide you for the new path that you're going, because they've already been down that road. Okay? You gotta understand, and I have to tell myself, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going on and on. It hurts because you like, damn, these are people I grew up with. These are people that I did X, Y, and Z for. But it's like, damn, why aren't they excited for me? Why aren't they rooting me on? Why aren't they? You got to understand, a lot of times we're humans. And jealousy is a hell of a drug. Ego is a hell of a drug. When most people allow ego to drive a car. So it hurts. But Cancer, you got to choose you, okay? You got to choose you. All right, Cancer. Let me see where we're going. We're going to close you right on up. Let's get some angel numbers. Do I want to do love? Well, I can do a little love. I ain't doing no tarot. I ain't going to do no tarot. I'm going to do a little love, though. Everybody want to know about love. All right, what do we have for the sign of Cancer when it comes to their love? Matters of the heart. And it could be platonic love, which is family, friends. Or it could be romantic love, okay? But we're going to see. What do we have for Cancers for the month of March when it comes to love, Spirit? What do we have for Cancers? All right, Cancer, bottom of the deck. Spirit said you got to be open to change. You ready to go to higher heights? You have to be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. All right. You got realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. And then we got spread your wings, baby. Spread your wings. It says confidence that leads to freedom and growth. So you got a lot of growth. That's the second word of growth. Spirit is trying to help you fly. But it's like you at let's like you at the airport. You too heavy. Or you getting on your fuck the airport. You finna get on your private jet. Cause see this road that you finna travel right now is just you and God, you and Holy Spirit, you and whatever you want to say. This road right now is just you and the higher power. That's it. So it's like you trying to bring all this luggage, aka family, old friends, whoever that no longer aligns with you, and they keep telling you can't get on the plane. Because the jet is still too heavy. If you bring all that luggage with you, you're going to crash and burn. So Spirit is like, you know what? Your spirit team, your ancestors and the guys, they're like, you still can't get on yet. But I'm ready. No, you're not. Cancer. No, you're not ready. I'm ready. I did the inner work. I did the healing. I did what y'all told me. I'm ready. They like, no, you're not. And you wonder to yourself, damn, I've been doing the work. Why can't I go? Because it's still people. And hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. Okay? All I can do is give you the message and you do what you will with that, Cancer. They telling you specifically it's people And they specifically said family lineage. So it's people in your world, whether they by blood or people that been around you since childhood, that is holding you hostage. You trying to put them on your private jet, and spirit said, they can't go, and you can't go until you let them go. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. It's up to you. Let's close Cancer out. Let's close Cancer out, baby. Cancer, you got some good shit waiting. Like, you got good things waiting for you, but you got to let them go. You got to let it go, baby. You want to fly or you want to stay where you at? They ain't letting you board that motherfucking jet until you let that baggage go. You too heavy. You too heavy. Your bag's too heavy, Cancer. All right, let's close Cancer out. We're going to get 2 angel number messages for the month of March for Cancer. All right, Cancer. Spirit wants you to hear that ASAP, so you was first. Give me 2 for the sign of Cancer for March, please, Spirit. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 1 more. I don't take them in reverse, but it did. Bottom of the deck, we got 666 reflection. And in tarot, the 6, like the 6 of swords, speaks about, that's the first thing that I saw, moving the calmer waters. They trying to move you on to smooth sailing, but you got to be open to change, okay? It says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. Hey, homeboy. I'm sorry, y'all, because I know you hear me in here recording. You need a mental shift toward great optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Keyword inner. It's all on you, baby. It's all on you. You have the knowledge. You have the experience. Utilize that. It's time to put it to the test. You can't call and get advice from grandpa or advice from uncle or sister, cousin, whoever. Spirit wants you to rely, confirmation on you. Because it's changed. 555. Encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the motherfucking finish line for you. Okay, Cancer? But you got to trust your intuition, baby. 111. So you could have been seeing these numbers anywhere, 555, 666, 111, or 1111. It says moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. And I told you, but in order for new people that knows how to support you, know how to water you, know how to guide you, because they have taken the road less traveled, you have to make room for them. They cannot come into your life if you're not willing to sacrifice the heavy baggage that no longer serve you, Cancer. I'm going to leave it right there, Cancer, because that's it. It ain't nothing else to say, Cancer. You want to get to that next level. The month of March is requiring you to get in solitude, trust your inner voice, and separate yourself. Make room in your circle for the new to come in order for you to ascend. All right? Drop the mic. Okay. Remember, me and I chose by only a few answer. Are you going to take that road less traveled? Until next time, Cancer, you better clear out that circle. Get those squares up out your circle.